Hey you guys, I am back with a book review. And this book is called Tactile Therapy. It's volume 1. And it's by Durrell Arrington. I almost said Arlington. Durrell Arrington, right? So listen, this book, I'm going to start off in the beginning by saying that this book was honestly one of the hardest to read books for me. Because it took a lot of dedication for me to sit here and try to read it. For the simple fact of, for me, it was a very detailed book. Let me say that. There was a lot of precision when it comes to detail. The character description was, you can literally see the person in your mind. Whether it's a person, whether it's a creature, you can literally see it. So I did like the fact that you can literally visualize it. My only problem is there were certain parts of this book where it was so detailed that one scene was going on for 5-6 pages. And I just it was hard. It honestly was hard. I can honestly say it was difficult reading this book because I found myself at several points feeling like I was bored. I felt myself feeling like I wanted to get to the good part a little bit faster. I'm not sure if it's because I'm not as sci-fi driven, or even if it was solely for the fact, I do feel like it was mainly for the fact that it had so much detail that it kind of just felt like, please get to the good point. So, and then it was that, and then the other thing that drove me a little it was hard for me. And the reason why it was hard was because it has so many different characters. It has so many different characters that it's almost at some points it's hard to even see how these people interlink. It wasn't until I got deeper into the book that I realized okay, now I get why this creature, the creature that exists, he's from another planet, right? Excuse me. So I don't feel like it was stated that he was an alien or what he was, but he was a creature. Now, there was a part during the book when there was an alien invasion. They came in. There was also another part where, oh, God. So, I don't mean it like that, but I'm just trying to make sure I don't mess it up. So, listen. So, Shuri, one of the two, right? He had superpowers, right? And there was a what do you call it? A meteor coming down to Earth, and he literally launches in and destroys it. So he saves the planet, right? So that was his thing. Then you have a creature, and it's he basically breaks into this elderly couple's house. He's in their house. He's trying on their clothes, looking at their stuff. He gets confused when he puts on a pair of ripped jeans, and he thinks that the jeans are broken. So he cuts off the jeans at the knee and makes them into shorts and stuff because he just has no clue what's going on. I was a little confused at the part where the elderly couple that was in the bed, he walks into their bedroom and he's staring at them, and they're staring back at him. And at no point are they who the hell are you? I guess they assume that, the wife at one point, she's I think she said, Joel Grace, is that you? And I'm just who is that? I'm just is this their daughter that's missing? I felt did I miss over something? Did I read it wrong? What is happening? So that was the second chapter. The third chapter is about President Alan O. LaMarche, right? So that's the president of the time. He's having a press conference, and they're asking him about these meteors that are coming in, and he gets bombarded with one question that catches him off guard, and he's how the hell did this interviewer even find out about this question? How did they even find out the information that would allow them to even ask a question like this? So now he feels there's a leak basically in his organization, right? So, let me see. There's also these people that are on this spaceship. At some point for me, it was just a little confusing as to what exactly the mission was. Some of the terminology that was being used, I'm I don't even get it. I just didn't get it. Like at one point there was a shed watch or something. I didn't really understand what that exactly did. It was honestly, it was hard. It was hard reading it because I didn't, there were so many different characters. So I'm just going to finish it off by saying, if you are into sci-fi books, this is definitely something for you. The book it ended with kind of like a bittersweet kind of thing. Like, it ended kind of bittersweet. Like there was kind of sort of a solution, but at the same time, like a lot of the characters felt like it could have ended another way. I obviously can't say what that solution was because I don't want to ruin the book for you guys. And there's also, I'm assuming, a part 2 since this is only volume 1. So if you are a sci-fi person, this is probably a book for you. If you love books that like are very attention to detail, kind of definitely big. It is a thick book. I read it on the Kindle, but let me see. I feel like it definitely had 200 pages to it. So let me double check so I can make sure I get it right. And of course, I just managed to close out. This is the one thing I do miss sometimes about reading regular books. So, okay. So yes, it had 489 pages to it. So it says for me, well, it's probably based off my reading speed. It says 8 hours and 32 minutes to read, right? So let me know what you guys think. I am going to link all of the author's information down below. I cannot remember if the book was on Kindle Unlimited or not. So I will make sure I still put the book link down below like I always do. So let me know what you guys think. If you've already read the book, don't spoil the end. Don't tell in the comments what happens. But just let me know what you guys think. Basically, I always want to know what other people think on books. So I'm like, maybe it's just me. Like, maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So I will see you guys later. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do. And I am out.